name is Liz Ashley, and welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to talk about Anna Kasparian. I've done a couple videos on TYT just because I really used to love TYT and I really used to love Anna Kasparian. And if you've watched my other videos, I've probably said that. And now it's just wild to see how far they have fallen. So recently I did a video about how Jank went on Francesca Fiorentini, so went on Franny's show and was basically yelling at her like the whole time. It was kind of wild. Like, he doesn't have this energy like, you know, when he's up there with Charlie Kirk, but like he has this energy with her. And that's essentially what I talked about in my last video about them. Today is Friday. I saw a video that the Vanguard did. I was wondering what TYT was going to do now that like so much shit has hit the fan recently. I was wondering how they were going to cope with a lot of the decisions they've been making, and they're just digging their heels in. They're just full in, like, it's crazy. And so the Vanguard did a video about them like calling out Francesca, because I guess Francesca and Jank got into this like Twitter spat because she was talking about how Trump wants to take people to Guantanamo Bay.
But yeah, Francesca tweeted out this video, which I thought was really apt and poignant at this time. And she just captioned it, "Trump comes at you fast." Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, let's take a look. This one got quite a lot of attention on Twitter. It sort of blew up. I think it got like 16K likes or something. And clearly got under Jank's skin.
You want to have a beer with people who want to put people in mass deportation camps. They want to deport.
I think we're going to get put in camps. You sound all right.
Brutal.
Here's an article from Politico. So Politico is saying that the Pentagon is shocked by Trump's order to house migrants in Guantanamo Bay. In the recent executive order to move thousands of non-citizens to an aging military base in Cuba came as a shock to the Pentagon. Officials are now rushing to come up with a plan to house up to 30,000 people, far more than the 780 detainees who stayed in the detention camp on the base during the peak of the war on terror. So the reason that Trump wants to do this is because Guantanamo Bay is essentially like almost like lawless. Like, he can just put them there. And Franny and her and Jank's conversation, when she said that this was going to happen, Jank waved her off. And I remember him waving her off and being like, wow, he's really waving her off right now. Like, the way he was talking to her was crazy. And so she mentioned that on Twitter, and I guess they kind of got into it. And so on TYT, literally on TYT, Anna decides to call out Franny. And they were talking about how, like, I guess Bill Clinton did this at one point, or there have been other presidents that have done this, like Politico article said, there were 780 detainees that stayed there in the peak of the war on terror. That doesn't make it right. That doesn't make it moral. That doesn't make it okay.
I know that Francesca Fiorentini is currently attacking you about this as if Donald Trump is unique. He's novel compared to past presidents, certainly a special kind of evil that we've never seen before. In her mind, these are the gulags that she was warning about. But in fact, this has been a long-standing practice.
And so it's interesting that, like, they think that Franny is somehow clipping them out of context, or like, they think that Franny is somehow being disingenuous. And I don't understand that, because obviously, like this Politico article says, 30,000 people. So, like, officials are now rushing to come up with a plan to house 30,000 people. That's a crazy amount of people. The part that I really got upset at is when Anna literally called out Franny and was like, yeah, she's only talking about us because why else would anybody watch her?
I think that the clip that Francesca's using is misleading and totally out of context, but that's okay.
but I know that.
No, it's not okay. No, it's not okay. That dishonesty is not okay.
Yeah,
but continue. Go ahead.
I hear you. I don't mean to.
But she's getting the likes that she wants, right? Otherwise, I mean, who would pay attention to anything she's doing if she's not attacking TYT? But anyway, continue, Jay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm like, Anna, you were on freaking Megyn Kelly. Okay, who cares about Megyn Kelly? Nobody. You have to and that's the other thing. I think Anna is so smug, and I think she does stuff like this, and she has these little outbursts or whatever, because she literally like no one is talking about her. Like, no one is talking about you. Like, literally, you have to come up with you have to start all this drama. So drama channels like me and other people will start talking about it. And it's like, okay, I don't know. I just thought that was so unnecessary and so crazy to just be because Francesca has said little things. She has said subtle things, but I mean, her and Emma, Francesca and Emma have been pretty nice to Anna, I feel. And so it's just wild. Franny has been saying things, and I guess she thinks that she's being uncharitable to Jank or something by how she clipped it. But I'm like, dude, Jank has been saying wild, crazy stuff lately, especially on Twitter. He's DEI might not be what it's, what caused the crash, but, it is something to look at, or they have lower standards. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He has been saying crazy stuff. So honestly, there is no clipping him out of context. He's been saying exactly what he means for the past for the past month. Okay. They have been honestly, they have been going crazy lately. And I don't know if it's real or grifting or what, but I just hate that she said that. But something I also want to point out is that Franny is literally on Zateo, okay, with Mehdi Hassan. And so it's crazy. It's crazy that she's no one would want to watch you. I'm she has a new show. She's literally on Zateo. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That just made me so mad. And the amount I don't like Anna Kasparian is a lot. And it's probably not healthy. I'm making this video because Emma Vigeland just responded on Twitter to Anna Kasparian's meltdown the other day, and crazy that Anna's oh, no one would want to watch her unless she's talking about TYT. That is totally not true. And her co-host retweeted it by saying hey, check out America. I think it's America Unhinged. It's really good. I watch it. I've watched, I think they have a few episodes now. Yeah, it says TYT viewers swing by and see Franny Fio co-host America Unhinged over at Zateo News. We're live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's our latest episode. I really love how he did that, because Anna was just being so petty, and he's just hey, check out our new show, because people do watch her and they watch us and they love it. And it's what are you you're on Megyn Kelly, shut up. I still can't believe she went on Megyn Kelly. Anyway, but Emma decided to come out and say something, which I love, because I love Emma Vigeland, and Emma has been pretty measured, about all of this. And I love that she just got down and dirty today. But anyway, this is what Emma Vigeland said. So she said, gotta love the performative piousness of polymarket populists coming for ally and movement partner Franny Fio, because she posted Jank's own words coming from his own mouth. Go back to your roots, ranking celebrity camel toes. Get your clicks that way and let the rest of us oppose fascism. Okay, I love Emma. I love Emma so much. And I just love this, and they deserve all of it. And Anna's sitting here on her high horse, and it's you are oh my God, you have to go to the right to get views, you have to do all this. You have to go to the right. You have to do all these things to get more views, to get more money, to get more success, because you're jealous of people like Hassan, because she's constantly been jealous of Hassan. And she does this stuff. She sits here and she says these petty things. She's done it to Hassan before. Now she's doing it to Franny. And it's because now Franny's on Zateo. This is wild. But I just had to do that little update to this. So I don't know, man. This is wild. Wild. Hello. So there's been another update. Apparently, Anna Kasparian was up all night last night. Today is Monday. I'm posting this on Monday. Today is Monday. Apparently, Anna Kasparian was up all night last night tweeting, talking about Sam Seder and Emma, because Emma decided to clap back at Anna for calling out Francesca. Oh my God, this has gotten so insane. Even David Dole was in the middle of this Twitter spat. So Anna, I guess, got upset with Emma. And so she went on Twitter and started saying that, like, one time Emma told her that she never needed to work again. And that's how wealthy her parents are or something. And then she also said that they were, like, getting paid for Kamala Harris ads on the Majority Report. So that's when Sam Seder got into the Twitter drama. And he was like, that never happened. Like, that's a lie, which I know is a lie. I watch the Majority Report, like, literally every day. Okay, every day I watch the Majority Report. And they never did ads for her. They never were like, oh, gun-ho for her. Emma was for a little bit, but it was just because she was happy that Biden, like, stepped down. And, like, they actually listened for once in their lives, you know, the Democrats. So it's crazy that Anna said that. And that's what her and Cenk are trying to, like, do. They're trying to be like, oh, these progressives, they're the actual grifters. They're the actual bad people because they like the Democrats. And it's like, because they like the establishment. And it's like, dude, they never said that. They continuously, to this day, have been very hard on the Democrats and are always very hard on them and always criticize them because what are they doing now? Absolutely nothing. And they've said that. And so it's crazy. I mean, like, Sam Seder was just going off on Hakeem Jeffries the other day. This is crazy. And so they never, that never happened. So this is what Anna Kasparian said. She said, Emma, you should probably be open about the Harris campaign's ad buy on the Majority Report too. Maybe that's why you were cheering so hard for a woman who shooed away the left-wing activist who wanted to ask her legitimate questions about her foreign policy in the Middle East. First of all, that never happened. Second of all, she was cheering hard and she's admitted that she was wrong also. But she said that, like, and for Anna to be like, why didn't she listen to left-wing activists? It's like, Anna, you've been calling everyone you don't like a left-wing activist as, like, a derogatory term. So it's like, what are you even saying? And Sam Seder said, you have lost your mind. She has lost her mind. She's lost it. I don't know where it went. It's gone. And then Sam said, this is 100% unmitigated absolute lie. Let's make a poly market bet on it. I love that. Because it's like, okay, a lot of what Anna's doing and what Cenk is doing is just projection. They're just, like, blatantly lying about people and things because they are getting criticized for taking money from Polymarket. They're getting criticized for that because Polymarket is literally there were literally, and I said this in my other video, there were literally Polymarket bets. What city was going to catch on fire next in California? That is unhinged. That is crazy. This is what Anna said. I remember Emma telling me verbatim, I never have to work a day in my life if I don't want to because of how wealthy your family is. Your mom threw a nice little fundraiser for Senator Gillibrand in 2019, right? I get why you're so attached to a party that effed over the working people. Are you kidding me? They're not attached to them at all. They're not attached to them at all. They just have values. They have values, you know? You know, the things that you obviously don't have, Anna Kasparian. And Emma said this is clearly a lie and not my reality. She also said that MR did paid ads for the Harris campaign. Never happened. By the way, who did TYT sell their email lists to? I knew it was a matter of time before Anna distorted our private confos for her own agenda. It's all she's got. It is all she's got. And then she started going off on Hassan because people are like, you're just jealous of people like Hassan. Okay. So this is what someone said. You've literally complained about it on air how much money he makes just playing video games. The jealousy is palpable. Facts. She said, I made a joke once about how I'd like to just play video games and make millions, and these morons took it literally. She said, I would rather scrub toilets than be Hassan. He's glued to his computer for 8+ hours a day, placating an audience I know for a fact he hates. And then she said, maybe you don't open up to your family about things when you plan on trashing them later, Haas. And I don't know if that's because she's talking about Cenk because he went on Sean O'Brien's podcast and talked about the labor violations that Cenk did to Hassan. He talked about that. And I guess they're mad that Anna's mad that Hassan has talked about it. But you know what? Cenk, a lot of people have come out about labor violations about Cenk and him trying to squash a union. So, you know, The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. Someone also said, at least she's doing the work. Weren't you also jealous of Hasan? And Anna said, Hasan is a slave to his audience. I've never seen a man more terrified of the people who watch his streams. I would never be jealous of that. First of all, Hasan yells at people all the time. He like literally, he will pick out a freaking chatter. And I hate when he does this. He will pick a person. He will pick a chatter in the chat. And then he'll like talk to them for like an hour or more. And like, I just hate it. So he is not afraid to ban people. He bans people all the time. Tell me you don't watch Hasan without telling me you don't watch Hasan. Like, that's just like all that is. But yeah. And so that's how I feel. And that's what happened. And TYT, man, what are you gonna do? I have no idea. I already stopped watching, already unsubscribed. I was wondering what they were doing now, so I guess we'll see how long this lasts or how long this takes them. Well, all right. That was it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Tell me what you think below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications and all the things. And my dishwasher was going this whole time. I'm sorry. Well, all right. Bye. Oh, also the next video is going to be about Ethan and his content nuke that he just came out with. I am going to react to that. So please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss it. All right. Bye.